So come on, be honest with me, how much better does this mic sound? Those with eagle ears amongst you may have noticed the last couple of episodes have been a little bit, well, it sounded like I've been in a lift, and there's been a very good reason for that. I sort of reversed into my desk, asked first, and when I did so, managed to catch the microphone stand with my rectum, thus breaking it and taking a small chunk off my desk, and it's taken some time to fix it, but with some gaffer tape, some blue tack, and some plucky, I don't know what you'd call it, I've managed to fix it, and we have a sort of temporary solution, but this sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Hooray! You know, I hadn't actually noticed just how under the pressure Zanzibar was. Yeah, that might be taken over by Norway. I'm going to try and say that if I can, but if it does get taken over, that's not necessarily the worst thing, because if I take some of Norway's cities, I can then liberate Zanzibar to effectively free it and well, yeah, just to give myself a little less war weariness and a little less grievances. At the moment, don't forget, I am the one with grievances against me because they declared on me, so I can probably take a couple of cities before people start to notice, but with the liberation of Zanzibar, oh, yeah. The amount of times I forget to do this when I'm fighting, but this listening post is amazing. That's a 3 swinging combat strength. Really, really useful. Oh yeah, Zanzibar is dying very quickly. I don't think I'm going to be able to save that. Finally got some niter in. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. I need muskets, I need bombards, I need everything. Everything that could be possibly given to this city, I need it. That annoys me, actually. Look, Mount Everest is over here on this other continent by Persia, but I clearly have the Himalayas here. This is where Mount Everest should be. Ugh. I feel utterly ripped off. We've got ballistics. Oh, this is fantastic, but with one turn off switching my government over, so I'm just going to hold off the upgrade just for a turn, because I can save myself a lot of gold by not just jumping on that immediately. Yeah, Zanzibar was taken, which it's not, wasn't unexpected. It's just now, how can we sort of leverage this into a position where we can take the most benefit from it? That's what we're looking to do now. And I think using our knights just to get a couple of kills of these ranged units here. Oh yeah, this is good. Oh, actually, we can upgrade these to cuirassiers next time as well. Oh, lovely. Nope. You have no idea, Norway. You have no idea. Now that is a wonderful deal. Poundmaker, they are starting to want to make deals with me. Actually, I'm going to just hold off and see what luxuries I've got, because I think I could probably make deals with Poundmaker to get some luxuries that I don't have, like Mercury is a good example of one that they've got and I haven't got. Silk, Mercury and Silk. Okay, let's do that deal instead. Rather than just raw money, we can actually get this. That is much better. It pains me to do it, but I'm going to get rid of colonialization and I'm going to switch now in rationalism. The cities I've got are probably good enough. I'm still producing settlers, but I don't need to rush them any more than I'm currently doing. The extra builders are still really useful. The campus and rationalism will definitely add together into something beautiful. Professional army, I think, is probably going to be very helpful, so let's go for that instead of conscription, just for now. Yes, I think this is probably a very good thing. So that means I've now got 3 crossbows that can immediately go and get upgraded, as well as this knight can sort of come back and run. I'm just checking everyone's got movement to do what they need to do. In fact, actually, I just got to bring this guy back a little bit. So bring you to here. 55 gold for a cuirassier upgrade. That is not bad at all. And then these guys into the field cannons. Oh, yes. That is a good army all of a sudden. I just need a bit more niter to get the musketmen, but then we'll upgrade that as well. Look at this cuirassier as well. Oh, we've got a good strong army just on the border now. And siege towers. I just need to get the musketmen together for Christiansand, and we can go and take over that city. In fact, musketmen will be assisted quite drastically if once I've got enlightenment, yeah, nationalism is now the one to do. And then we can get myself cores. Oh, again, this is one where I wish I could just, stop popping up. I'll tell you when I'm done, you know? Oh well. Field cannons. Turns out they are exceedingly powerful. It's just Brilliant. The cheeky gits, they did do it. They put crusade on their religion. Ho 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 ho. That is sneaky. That is very, very sneaky. It means basically if I'm fighting Norway in my own territory, well, they're going to get bonuses against me. Luckily, my Cuirassiers are of a ridiculous strength compared to them. I mean, if we have a look at their 72 strength versus 27, that's pretty fundamentally impressive, I think. It means, though, that, yeah, I need to liberate Zanzibar, and I need to do it fairly quickly before it decides that it's going to, well, build up walls or something silly like that. My field cannons are actually very powerful at even just striking the walls down. Very handy. So what am I going to do? Christiansand. I've got my siege tower in here now, which is exciting. I've got my swordsman, which is now a musketman. I probably should produce more musketmen. Magnus is going to be the one to do that for me eventually once I've stopped settling. Oh, I don't know where that's going. Oh, look, Persia are deciding to send some religion over to me. Alright, fair play. I love these deals so much. 53 gold per turn. Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do it. We're going to liberate Zanzibar. I do like the fact that we actually got more grievances just purely because of that. Right, liberate to Founder. 100 diplomatic favour. I can immediately go back to my super friend and be like, hey, do you want this? This is even more of the good stuff. You've got nothing that you're willing to trade for that. You know what? I'll take everything you've got. How about that? I don't even think we're going to wait for anything in particular here. We're just going to jump straight in and see if we can't surround this city. I think actually it should be pretty easy. My field cannons are very quickly getting into position. Actually, you can just stand in the marsh down there. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Cuirassiers are all becoming nice and rescued now. Actually, look at this. I can attack the city. Barely do any damage to myself. And I haven't even got nationalism up and running yet. And look, even field cannons are working as siege weapons. That's just brilliant. Oh, they've got courses against my Cuirassiers. That is cute. We'll, you know what, I appreciate the effort, you know? I mean, the application is not very good at all, but the effort is appreciated. I have to say, these cities on this other continent are mostly, if not entirely, just purely for the purposes of picking up lots and lots of niter. Very, very handy, actually. Eleanor of Aquitaine! Oh, I always enjoy games with Eleanor. How are you doing? It's the Court of Love. Manchester's just giving lots of loyalty pressure. Please, I love seeing games where England are doing really, really well at that. But no pressure. No pressure at the moment. Manchester, what are you doing? There's a theatre square, but nothing in it. Dear oh dear. Thank you very much. 69. So that's what we're back to. Conscription, Grand Army. All of these things are pretty happy. Yeah, monarchies, as I said, it's not the best government you could ever have, but it'll do for now. Oh, I really, really need to get my cores up. I'm very excited for that upgrade, but for now, let's just use my troops as they're here just to kill. Actually, no, the Cuirassiers I will upgrade, or I will sort of core them together. I think those are the only exceptions I'll make to that. Next up to mercantilism, and then we'll go for civil engineering. 7 different specialty districts. I don't know if I'm near that yet, actually. I'm still building, so I've got encampments, campuses, industrial zones, aqueducts, government plazas, commercial hubs, harbours. You know what? It may actually give me the boost when I finish that encampment. I'll keep an eye on that. Oh, I've got a coal underneath that campus. That's really handy. Where's my other coal? Is it over here? Oh, I've already got a mine on it. You know what? I often get extremely unlucky when it comes to coal, but I'm actually quite pleased that for once I've been given something great. Coupe! Nice to meet you, Coupe. Whereabouts are you? Where have you settled? Oh, you've settled down south. Look at this. Ah, dear. Right. Actually, we probably could have done with a little bit of... Oh, I sold all my power. Never mind. Either ranged or heavy cavalry. I'm going to go for heavy cavalry. Actually, that might be really, really good if that goes through. And then we'll go for production for military strength. Let's see if we can get those two things going through. I'm sure we can. Oh man, I should have kept my political power. That would have been really handy. Ranged is okay. Actually, that's fine because I've got, as I say, field cannons. coming through my nose at the moment. Oh, that gives them a lot more power, actually. That's delightful. Yeah, I approve of that massively. Right, in comes the Ursa core. Actually, this musketman is just sat there being an absolute useless prawn. I still can't get this kill. Never mind. Washington deserves a treat. Specifically a workshop. And oh, I can't quite afford a factory. That's really annoying. Okay, a factory next turn for Washington. That'll help massively. I could get commercial hubs. I could get campuses. I mean, this is my capital after all. I should make it a decent city. Oh, bombards. Treat myself to some bombards. That would be quite nice. Although actually to do that, I'd probably get an encampment going. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. The first of hopefully many factories. That will help to really boost my production through my empire. So here we go. So we've actually got provision. We've got Pingala doing his best. Liang is there as well. But Victor, I could do with getting some trained units in. So we're going to go for Victor in Chicago and give him the upgrade that gives all the units that pop out of that city just a little bit of extra something. That would be pretty handy. Let's just take this city over. Ah, Christian Sand. Beautiful. Keep it. Keeping the city will give them 19 grievances against me. 19, is that it? That's brilliant. Okay, cool. I'll take that. That's fine. New Orleans popping up here just goes and steals the coal. This is going to be a terrible city, but as I say, I'm settling just for resources at the moment. I never do that. Oh, nice. They've got cavalry now. Oh, Norway are, they're doing well enough. They're keeping in check with a lot of what I'm sort of getting up to here, but I mean, they're not going to be able to push me back forever. And I've got just these super strong units that I can now use just to sort of come in and have a little sneaky look in, and there's, again, nothing they can really do. These Curacao units are 74 strength, 81 once you take into all of my bonuses with diplomatic visibility and America's continent bonus. These things are good. I keep forgetting to buy all the monuments in all my new cities. It makes such a difference. Look, I'm already on 96 culture. That's like the second highest, third highest, but I know. And I've got nothing but monuments. I don't have any theatre squares. I haven't got anything going on in that way. All my trade routes, I'm just focusing on making sure that every single city I've got now is 10 populations. So Cincinnati and Cleveland need boosts. Boston, Baltimore are pretty much in the good. New York, Chicago. Yeah, just making sure everyone has got those upgrades. I think the game's decided to put me in a dark era. I mean, if it has, that's rude. No, a normal era. Oh, thank God. Right, what are we going to do? To arms, we're going to be killing cores? Not really. Industrial, actually we're going to be building a lot of industrial buildings because we've got factories and we've got coal power plants to put down. Let's get burning all that coal. Some of the techs I managed to miss out are always very strange, just banking. But we're going to go all the way over to flight. I think we're going to do the usual, go for advanced flight, see what we can get. The P-51 Mustang just really does attract me. Oh, I just feel like there are some good tactics to be used with that one. We got a new ally, which is good, and even actually England, they want to be friends with us as well. We're going to send them open borders. We're going to give them all kinds of lovely trade deals. What are you going to give me? 10 gold per turn for that? No? A little bit of gold per turn. That's fine. We'll get them on board. I want to just start distancing myself away from all of the people on my own continent. Apart from maybe Georgia, who I'm willing to consider to be sort of like a Canada figure, really. I'm also going to briefly take the peace deal with Norway, specifically because I can just rinse them of all of their money, which is quite amusing, but also because I'm just sort of, these are the turns where I have effectively, I'm just building my industry up. I've got coal power plants, I've got factories building up, and I'm about 10 turns away from being able to put planes into the sky. I would rather just wait, get myself a bit of a land army, get myself a bit of an air force, and then go for it in one big go. I think that's the best approach, I think. And another southerly city down here as well. Oh, no, I don't want to move. I want you to found the city. Yes, do it. Lovely. Because again, look at this. More coal. Hooray! We have a coal power plant going now. Washington. Oh yes, this is starting to come online now. building up to military academies, making sure I've got coal power plants everywhere. I've already got 57 production here. Yeah, this is going to be good. I'm trying to mix up the stables and the barracks a little bit just to give myself a little bit of a range, but it doesn't really matter who goes what. Let's get shipyards in all of these places as well. We've even got new luxuries coming on board from this other continent, which is delightful. Charleston is one of these cities that it could just be absolutely amazing, but it hasn't quite got there. The harbour is taking absolutely forever to complete, and I'm not sure why. Well, actually, I do know why. It's because it's got no production whatsoever, but still. I'm always amazed at how in sync these things can sometimes be. Look at that, 5 turns until urbanization. Gross City to 15 population. New York, 3 turns until 15 population. Oh yes, that's delightful. Georgia, we're going to keep this cultural alliance going. I quite like that, but China, we're gonna let that one slip, and we're just gonna move my military alliance over to England over here. I think this might be in the long run a better move, because China's lands, well, quite frankly, they have a lot of this mountain range that I like the look of, and technologically they're not doing brilliantly. So yeah, we'll see if I can get China involved. Oh, they want to give me the art of war? Are they trying to tell me something? I mean, I'll take it, yes please, but very strange, that one. So with Flight, I actually think I should probably, yeah, let's go for steam power, especially because a certain railroad, sorry, oh, I don't know what happened there. Got very excited. I think we're going to be building some railroads, and then we'll go for radio to see what that aluminium is like. That gives us time to be building up things like military academies everywhere, coal power plants, aerodromes, all of these tasty things that you may see in your average warmongering city. Look at this coal power plant, yes. Aerodrome, don't mind if I do. Urbanization boosted, complete steam power. I think public works, rationalism, yeah, natural philosophy. That all still works perfectly for me. That's really, really, really handy. Oh, New York, what are you going to treat yourself to? I think I might just rush by in an armory. And, you know, what could you do in a city with an armory? Not sure. I have to think about that one carefully. Look, I've literally just built all this shit. Please stop it. Encampments are being built. Boston just got absolutely, totally destroyed. Whoops. Never mind. Let's just have to sort of quickly repair everything. No one will notice, it's fine. Well, the radio has come and gone, and, well, it looks like we haven't got aluminium. Even with our huge empire. Let's go see how bad the map is for aluminium. Okay, 14 results. That's not the worst. Norway's got some. Oh, there's some just outside my empire. Okay, that's not so bad. Norway's got loads. Laventa, some random island. Bits that China haven't settled. Persia's got some. More that China's got. Oh, wow. Loads on the continent, but just none that I've got. Oh, damn, that little island's got some. I've been looking at this little island thinking, oh man, I should totally settle onto this. And really I should have done, yeah, double niter and some aluminium. Oh, maybe I should go settle it. It's ages away, but we need an Alaska. In fact, yeah, this map is sort of turning into a sort of strange inverse Alaska. I've kind of got the east coast. Hawaii is on the wrong side, and then Alaska's kind of up here, but like, yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. So far, so fun. There is a huge religious battle going on in my empire right now. Apostles are dying left, right, and centre. Oh, there's a barbarian just incursion from the south of Phoenix that, I mean, I'm just not appreciating. Right, Ottomans, they just said something very nasty to me as well. Goodness me, but they're on a different continent, so you know what? I will give you friendship. That's fair. Economic alliance with you. Go on, Georgia. Oh, 123 gold per turn. Great deal. And we've actually picked up Eiffel without really meaning to. That's quite handy. Okay, well, let's have a think about wonders. See what we can pick up that would be useful. Venetian Arsenal is still a thing. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I have an industrial zone that I've built next to the sea, because I wasn't thinking about Venetian Arsenal. No, you know what? It's a cool wonder, but I don't think it's the one for me at the moment. We'll keep an eye out, because this is, yeah, as I say, instant wonder. Here comes the railway line. Oh yeah. That's my favourite point of the game. Railway Simulator. A special session of the World Congress. For a second I thought Norway would be trying to say, oh, they stole the city from me. Even though, you know, they declared war on me. But no, that's not what they did. Which is a wonderful thing.